Looking at question D, again, I'm asked to solve this. So I've been given a function, and it's not set equal to anything, so I can assume that it's currently equal to 0. So I'm looking for where is this going to be equal to 0. So the same thing, I could factor it, okay, or I could use the quadratic formula. Most of you will probably lean towards the quadratic formula, but let me tell you that some of the factoring isn't difficult. Remember, the question is, what multiplies to give me 1 times negative 10? So we used an x. So we said, what multiplies to give me negative 10 and adds to give me negative 3? So if those are numbers that I can see quickly, the factoring isn't going to be difficult. Okay, so I would say, well, okay, multiplies to give me 10, negative 10, so that would have to be a negative 5 and a positive 2. Okay, I don't have very many options of what multiplies to give me 10. It's either 1 and 10 or 5 and 2, and that does add to give me a negative 3. So the factored form of this is x minus 5, x plus 2. Remember, this is set equal to 0. So now this becomes just like problem A. Alright, if this right here is equal to 0, then the whole thing is equal to 0. That is how we solve quadratics. So x minus 5 equals 0. That would mean one of my solutions is x equals 5. And then x plus 2 is equal to 0. So the other solution would be x equals negative 2. Right? If you were to graph this, you would be able to tell that. You would put in x squared minus 3x minus 10. And when you go to the table, you're going to see 5, 0, which is one of our answers. Remember, you're looking for y is equal to 0. You're going to see negative 2, 0. You can also look at the graph and see that it crosses close to negative 2 and close to 5. So it gives you a pretty good idea that your factors are right. Okay, but don't just drop factoring as an option if it's this easy to see. But you can use your table, and you can use the graph, and of course you could use the quadratic formula if that's what you chose.